So when I was young, I'm not guilty of anything because I didn't know what is right and what is wrong. That's why I put it green. I was still green. I wanted a bicycle because I saw my friend, they have bicycle. I wanted a bicycle, but my family cannot afford. So the only way I can get a bicycle is to steal. I was not afraid at all. I was quite excited to see people chopping each other, chasing each other. I told myself, one day I want to be like them. I want to join the gang. I want to be a gangster. I started to join the gang around 14, 13 years old. So these are all the darkest part of my life. The fastest way I know to make money is through drug trafficking. Money was my God. Gang was the power. When I was caught, I know that my life ended there. Everything collapsed. Everything I planned for or I tried to build all collapsed. I was facing the death sentence. My family, everyone I love or loved me, they were suffering. Every night I went to sleep, I hope that it was a nightmare. But every morning I wake up, I face the fourth wall. It was so painful and physically and mentally. I know that my life was just ended there, and I was only 26. Without God, without knowing God, without anyone, no one can help me. So I was totally helpless, hopeless like that. So I saw a few inmates sitting together, sitting in a round circle with some book in front of them. And I see from their face that they got this peace that I can feel, and I wanted it. Someone told me they were Christian inmates. They are doing Bible study. So I started to join Christian counseling. And I'm very sure that that was the best decision in my life. I started to pray and started to read the Bible. And then an amazing peace come to my heart. Slowly, from peace, it gave me some joys. My life become brighter and brighter. There's a verse in the Bible, Ephesians chapter 5 verse 8. Darkness become light. Somebody scold you, it's very easy to scold back. Somebody punch you, it's very easy to punch back. Very simple, you punch me, I punch you. But it takes a whole man not to do that. Only with Jesus, I can do that. If I'm going to die, since I fight also die, never fight, I obey the Bible, what the Bible said, I also die. Why not I obey the Bible? So I told my lawyer I'm not going to stand trial, chose to remain silent. To many people, remain silent means you admit. Silently you admit because you're not going to defend yourself. So, but I have peace. To live is Christ, to die is gain. To live is for Jesus, we live for Christ. But to die is gain, means I'm going to heaven to be with Jesus. So I know where I'm going. So fear have no grip on me already. I am free of the fear of death. My lawyer brought along a car mechanic. They went to the car park. Then they checked my car. So the mechanic looked around. Then he took out a plier. There's a broken piece there. There's become an opening. The cable to open the car bonnet was there. So he took out a plier, grip it and pull. Then once he pulled, the car bonnet opened. So within 8 seconds, he managed to open the car bonnet without the car key. So it proved that without key, anyone can open the car and plant the drug there. So this creates a doubt. In Singapore, if we want to sentence someone to death, the evidence must have beyond reasonable doubt. Now I no need to die already, and I still worry that I will be quite old when I release from prison. What can I do? But this time is different. This time I have Jesus. Life in prison was not easy. After all, it's a prison, no? But I know that Jesus was with me all the time. Gospel John chapter 10:10. The devil come to steal, destroy and kill. But Jesus himself said, I come to give life and give it abundantly. I was in the darkness. My life was all twisted. I was caught and nearly sentenced to death. But when I come to Jesus, Jesus gave me a life abundant one. So I was married, I have my own business, I have everything that a person desires today. So I thank God. Thanks God for everything I have today. The cross is when I meet Jesus. I know where I'm going, so I have peace.